Yo, what's up, all my bass heads out there? Today, I got a treat for y'all. Today, I'm gonna show you guys the spot. The spot in LA where most of the lowriders you see on the internet and on YouTube get their sounds hooked up. Where all the street beaters get their sounds hooked up. We gonna go talk to my boy Steve. He's the man. He got trophies and competition from the 90s and stuff. He graduated, got his own shop, and I'm about to take y'all to the shop where everybody gets hooked up. This is the best spot to go to in LA. Period. Half of the lowriders you see on Crenshaw and in Compton and anywhere else have went to my boy's shop. And I'm about to take y'all on a ride, and we about to go. We went on a ride. We're here, y'all. We're at the spot. And I'm about to show y'all the spot. It's on Pico, a little bit past Crenshaw West. Fatty Boys, that's the place. And finally, you guys, this is the man, Steve, Fatty Boys Audio. Great to meet you, Steve. We want to ask you a few questions. How long you been doing this, Steve?
Oh, since 1985.
Woo, that's a long
Back
time.
in the days where cassette players and 8-tracks. Yes, I used to hook that up.
Old school.
Before even CD was invented.
Wow. Long time. He's been doing it since Car Audio started, guys. So,
Right.
real quick, guys, this is the man, Steve, at Fatty Boy Audio. He does most of the cars. The lowriders you guys have seen on YouTube, on Crenshaw. Everybody that hangs out on Crenshaw, this is where they get their cars done. This is the best man in California and Los Angeles City that does the cars. He's been doing it for 20, 30 years, almost as old as me. We're going to ask Steve a few questions, you guys. Remember, this is the guy right here, Fatty Boys Audio. You guys already got the number, you got the address. So, Steve, so what do you think is the best subwoofers out right now?
It's hard to say because if you're looking for the SPL and if you're looking for the quality of the bass sound, it's all different. But personally, I like the SPL level of Peoples. The massive audio woofers are known for SPL level because of their sensitivity is very high. With the 1 watt, 1 meter, you play 97, 96 decibel, which means you could put less power and still play loud. For the quality bass, I like the JL audios and Scar audios and Fosgate Punches Pro Series. They have a good quality bass, from my personal opinion.
And that's a good opinion, guys. He does this all day. What's the best amps out to get right now?
Amps, a lot of people running the made in Korean amps.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, their circuitry is very, very high quality, but avoid the made in China stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong, some of the Chinese stuff is good too, but it's so many of them out there,
And which brand would be the best Korean one, you think?
They have a one with the, Sundowns, and some DS18 with the made in
Sundown,
Korean
DS18.
ones too. Yeah.
Okay,
But
I've
then,
heard those.
a lot of people don't realize when you have a amount of power, when you put it into your car, each individual car has a different voltage. But make sure you have to give it right amount of voltage, then it'll match the specs of their wattage. A lot of people think just because they posted 3,000 watt, 5,000, it's not gonna play all that. You gotta have it right electrical system to push it. So let's say you have a smaller car with a smaller alternator, you're not gonna get that. You have to add a second battery, high voltage alternator, to the big three and all kind of stuff. Those little things add up. Remember?
Right.
Yeah.
And what he means by the big three, guys, he's talking about bigger alternator, bigger battery, and what else, Steve? Bigger wires?
Bigger wires.
Yeah, current.
And you gotta do the ground, and you gotta run a hot wire from the alternator to the battery because of the factory wires are skinny. You gotta have at least minimum 4 gauge with the copper wire. It's very, the power transfer is very good. And then you gotta do the engine ground, and it'll, all those little things add up to improve.
Right. So you got any good advice for the bass heads out there and everybody in car audio, Steve?
Like,
anything for somebody just purchasing that don't know nothing else, that'll come here and want a lot of bass in their car.
let me give you a big advice. You watch his YouTube, okay? He's very knowledge person. And along the line you discuss, you put the comments, then you will learn. Okay?
Thanks,
and
Steve.
then listen
Appreciate
to
that.
it.
Man, they don't want to listen to me sometimes,
my,
Steve,
don't
because
be
I tell them the
stubborn.
truth.
Don't
I
be
tell them the
stubborn.
truth.
He knows a lot.
Try to get them to save their money.
Yeah. When people ask you hard question on professional guy,
Right.
that's the guy. Knowledge, okay?
Knowledge. Yeah, knowledge
You don't
is
just
key.
say 2 ohm, 4 ohm, which ohm is better or no, it all depends.
Right.
Depends on the amp, depends on the speaker. It's all depend. Even different songs, the bass response is different.
Right.
Follow him, okay?
Right. All right, guys, you guys are meeting a legend. This is the legend. Most of the cars you've seen on Crenshaw and in the magazines and on YouTube, this guy did all the sounds. All right, guys, over and out.
Okay.